Thanks for downloading this episode of the 5 Pence Change podcast. Don't know why I'm singing it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let's crack on with the episode. What a twist. Who are ya? Who are ya? Hey. I think I'm going to pass out. All my toes in his mouth.
I can't get the eyelashes right, I've just had them done.
No. Welcome to the podcast. Mike Carter's here, everybody.
Hey!
First timer.
Yeah?
Well, because it's only our ever second guest. We're clutching at straws for guests, weren't we? We're like, Mike's free.
I'm quite the downgrade from Kevin Finn.
The downgrade. Well, I asked for more flaps on the couch. John
got
got me some fanny.
I did say Michelle's going to have the smallest tits on this episode. And she's fuming about it.
I feel like every guest has got bigger tits than me, but do you know what?
Not hard. A 4-year-old of that bigger tits than you.
Why are you being
How
like that?
would you know?
Because you're being nasty to Michael and you're like, call you wanted more flaps.
Wanted more flaps on the couch.
Have you been, Michael?
You know what? It's been an interesting week, you know. I'm good.
Where are you going to start? Don't start with any of the chat you said on the journey here.
No, I'm not going to talk about that.
No.
But
Hope you're all right, Sharon. My best friend in comedy.
yeah.
I don't like that comedy bit. It's a bit weird, isn't it?
No, you're one of my best mates, mate.
Yeah.
You were there for me last year when I was having a tough time.
I was there for you for day one.
Yeah.
Oh, this is really cute. So can you put your microphone closer to your mouth,
Yeah,
please?
I can.
like physically, just turn yourself. Like, stop being autistic.
I'm like an iceberg, mate. I
Can you
move
hear it?
slowly.
Yeah, but you've got to speak directly. into
Okay, I'm doing it.
it. Why do you look so uncomfortable?
I don't know.
Do you want Michelle to sit with you?
No.
Maybe it's because I'm here. Do you want me to leave?
Yeah. Then we can talk about it again. No. Is this all right like that?
That's
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Keep it like directly to your face.
Okay. Yeah.
Snog it. Lick the end. No.
Hey, I've got to sit in front of that next week.
Oh, I know. I did that once. So I did a gig, not saying where it was or who the act was. One, because I can't remember the person's name. But because we share microphones.
Yeah.
And then he was doing all this thing where he was like cupping the mic and talking dead into it. And then when I, got him off the stage and got the mic back, it stunk.
Of what?
Just the worst breath ever. It was so.
What?
I felt sick. Like, 'cause we all.
Is that a thing? Can you actually smell breath on a mic?
Oh,
if
God,
they-
yeah.
yeah, because it's like spit and everything goes into these,
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen someone cut their head open with one.
Oh, 'cause
How?
You were there,
the
yeah.
Mighty Smoosh.
Yeah, the Mighty Swoosh.
What was his name?
Mighty Swab. He never gets his name right.
What's his name?
The Mighty Swab.
The Mighty Swab
Is
is.
that like his stage name?
No, check his birth
That's
certificate.
his birth certificate.
He says
the
his
Mighty
name's
Swab.
Emilio
Mike.
Swabinetsky.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
He is.
What did he
I know
do?
who it is.
He walked. We did this. Was it the one in Scam?
Yeah, it was that one in Scam where there was a bit of a kick-off between audience member and
Oh
act.
my god!
Yeah. I'll tell you that later. But John calmed it down by doing karaoke.
I sing. I like to sing.
This is how you remind me.
No, I didn't.
No, he did Queen.
Queen.
Yeah.
Mm.
But the Mighty Swab, who me and him have never seen him before, walks on stage, headbutts the mic, and it drew blood.
Oh my god!
And he was literally just bleeding. The
And he's
whole
doing
time.
bits.
Carried on with the set.
Yeah.
Did he know he was bleeding?
I mean, he did afterwards when we were all like, "Are you all right?"
You're right. You bleed. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh yeah."
Oh my!
And everyone, no one was laughing at his set, not because it wasn't funny, just because everyone was watching him bleed. Like,
Yeah.
you should really check this out, mate. You're gonna.
I headbutt that every week. I did my teeth on it last week, didn't I?
You did. It
Oh,
hurts.
teeth. That's bad.
Teeth?
Yeah.
Like if you've ever accidentally chewed tinfoil, I bet it feels like that.
No.
No. How'd you
Surprisingly, I haven't accidentally chewed
had
tinfoil.
never had tinfoil accidentally near my mouth, to be honest.
You know when you're eating a turkey? No. I forget how I did it, but I've done it.
No, we've got to have context.
You can't just go forget.
Can't just say when you accidentally eat tinfoil. Yeah, when you eat bits of like the paper wrapper on a fruit salad.
This
I
yeah,
get
we,
that.
It
Or
was
to
something
chew
like
it.
that. Like my nana baked a cake or something, and it had foil on it.
Tinfoil?
This is the most Mike. By the way, what Mike will do is he'll come in, he'll just drop
a
something,
couple of
and
bombs.
he won't give you everything you need in that information, and he fucks off. I think it's a needy thing, you know.
Do you think?
I think he does it so you actually ring him. He did
yeah.
it to me last night.
What did I do?
You know, I don't think it's.
Oh, Yeah.
So we just drop a couple of nuggets and then we've got to
He
pick
just
up the
drops it and he
pieces.
just fucks off.
You know
and then,
that.
We used to have juggies who lived in our street, and their kids used to get sent to our house and be like, "Oh, my mum said, have you got any tinfoil? We're cooking a chicken." My mum be like, "Yeah, how much do you need?" And he'd be like, "Oh, just like that."
That happened to me.
It's a tiny little chicken. Wouldn't even cover the leg. Yeah, sound lads, we'll give you that.
I was minding my Uncle Derek's place once, and this fella knocked around and went, "You got any tinfoil?" And I went, "Nah." Because I knew what he was on about. And he's just about to go down the stairs to the flats below him and, "You haven't got any Kit Kats, have you?"
Because they had the tinfoil on him.
There you go. That's how you buy tinfoil.
I take my Kit Kats out the wrapper.
It's a different texture though. I get that it's shiny.
I've been hungry in my time, but I'm not hungry enough to forget to unwrap
Well, you know the way
Kit
they have
Kat.
to pack the picture of the Kit Kat on the tinfoil. I was like,
You're trying to think, yeah.
I was like, "Oh, there's more chocolate there." No, I forget how I did it, but I know I've done it.
Hey, do you know? I just when you say about like smackheads and all that, I think someone tried to mug me the other day. I went to the petrol station. This was on Sunday night, right? Because I couldn't be bothered going first thing Monday morning, so I went Sunday night, right? And when deaf listeners, and when so I get to the petrol station, I put my petrol in, and then I go and pay. And when I come out, there's these two lads stood like say about like 5 meters away from my car, approximate. I didn't have a tape measure, and this lad was like, "All right, there, lad, can you drop us off at the Legion if I give you a tenner?" Right. I'm in.
Where were you? The Shell garage?
No, I was in the.
You know, Adam.
Do you know? Just so you know where he was. Do you know the one as you're going down towards the old town?
Where Polar Forge used
Yeah.
to be. Yeah.
And so I was in that one. To the Legion, it's fucking walking distance at worst case scenario. It's 20-minute walk.
Yeah, 25 minutes.
And I just went to the Legion, as in the Legion. He went, yeah. And I just went, no. He went, "I'll give you a tenner, lad." I went,
"Get a taxi, it'll be cheaper than a tenner."
I just went, no. He went, "Oh, come on, lad, it's his birthday." I swear to God. And I just went, "Get a taxi then." No. And he went, "Oh, fucking come on, lad." And I just got in the car and I just was like, what a weirdo. And I was just driving off thinking, were they going to mug me?
Yeah, they probably were.
Probably.
Like, because if you've got a tenner for a taxi to give me
or
to
you
take you,
were going to get a bin bag over your head.
it's going to cost you £4 in a
Probably
taxi.
trying to
that.
steal your car.
It would have been like $6.50 in a
If
taxi.
I'd known that, I'd have let them steal it. Insurance job, they got a new car.
A lift.
A lift. Right there, lad, you just fucking take us to the Legion.
I'm glad you said no.
Of course I'm going to say no.
I mean, if you just said yeah, it would have been a story.
I might not have been here. There's just been you and Michelle
Yeah,
going,
you might have been my new podcast host.
Oh, that'd be nice.
nice one. I die, but that'd be nice though, innit? It's just what he would have wanted.
Nice to carry on the memory.
Yeah, you've got it.
We'd have bleached Mike's hair.
Mike's got a picture of me.
Okay.
Tell the story. I think it's funny in itself.
You have to remind me.
You fucking hell, mate. You know the story.
The picture of you with long hair.
No, the picture.
When we went to London.
When you went to London.
Oh yeah, I haven't got it anymore.
Why?
My nan broke the frame.
Wow.
Sitting on your face.
Nana Carter.
No, my nan hated it because what happened was John was meant to come to a wrestling show with us.
Can you hear him all right?
Yeah.
And he decided basically the last minute he couldn't get a coach ticket.
I couldn't. I forgot to book it.
Yeah. So we had a seat next to us on the coach, and I was like, I'm going to bring John. And went and got a picture printed of him and framed it and carried it all with me around London. And it sat it next to me on the seat at Wembley Stadium.
He sent me a picture. I was like, it genuinely looks like I've died, and you took me just to keep on.
We bought John a pint and everything. He had a pint next to
honestly,
I love that.
my
You
own-
know that you care if you're buying London pint prices.
Yeah.
Wembley
For a picture
Stadium.
frame, yeah.
So he literally sends me this picture. It's like the seat's down. It's got my picture on it and a pint. And I was like, but everyone around you going, rest in peace, lad.
100%.
Well,
That is what I would think if I saw that.
I shared it on Facebook, and a few people like we didn't know. Someone got really upset with me.
Not many people though. He puts
Not
it on.
enough.
Not enough people for me to go, I'm happy with that.
But I had written like John, who sadly couldn't be with us because he missed the coach.
But they've just seen the picture and just
Yeah.
put two and two
John couldn't
together.
be with
Couldn't
us.
be
Who
with
was that?
us.
Oh, I can't remember. You know, it
Probably Colin.
wasn't Colin.
So he took it all the way around London
Yeah.
and
Brought it home.
brought it home. And then
Put-
now
I
his
put it on
nan's
my
fucking...
I put it on my mantelpiece. in my hands going, who the fuck's that?
He always gets it. I'm not going to share like what the whole thing was, but he had a shared account that we used for streaming stuff, and his password was Capewell is sexy. And someone asked him for it, and they were like, "Who is Capewell? Why is he sexy?"
Trying to find female models with the surname.
Yeah. My brother-in-law, like, he works in a job where he can't go on the internet, so he always downloads shows and stuff. And he was like, "Can I borrow your something account?" And I said, "Yeah, no problem." The password's Capewell is sexy, and he's like, "Who the fuck's Capewell?"
Sexy as fuck, man.
I had to change it recently, didn't I? Because of you.
Because of me.
Why? What did you do?
He couldn't spell his own name.
I put it in that many times, it locked me out. So
Oh my god.
what did he change to? Capewell is a dickhead or something?
First of all, it was John can't spell his own name.
Yeah.
But that was too long. And then I changed it.
What's your email address?
Should we start again?
Oh, I'm not saying that.
It's PU55Y Destroyer.
To be fair, I fell afoul of that recently.
What do you mean?
I got in trouble because I found out that every month, if you make a new YouTube account, you can get a free trial of YouTube Premium. So
Stop it every month.
I've been doing it every month for about 4 years.
I've never thought of that.
Hold on.
So you just set up a new email address.
Every month.
So you've got 48 email addresses.
Easily.
I like his style, but it's effort though, isn't it?
Never thought of doing it.
Well, you just mark the day down and then you're like, that's my day where I transfer my YouTube accounts.
No, I'm just saying, he's not fucking subscribed to our page 48 times.
Do you know?
A couple, you know.
Do you know what actually made me laugh today, Mike Carter? I get a notification on Instagram
That I followed you.
4 hours ago.
I thought I was following it.
Oh, you never
He'll
once thought,
unfollow once this
I
episode
don't,
goes
I don't
out.
see any of the content.
No, I genuinely thought I was following this.
Yeah. Well, do you know what? He follows us. We've let him come on. That was the it sounds like we've brought you best fucking follow us and we'll let you come on.
But
Share it with your friends.
because I'm making so many email addresses, I make them funny to make myself laugh.
Oh, yeah.
And I was trying to... yeah, I can say this one. It was Frank Jones Scrotum was this email address, just to make myself laugh. And I'd got a free trial of Audible, because I'm all about my free trials. And they charged me the full amount, even though I cancelled. So I had to ring up and say to someone in a call centre, yeah, my email address is Frank Jones S.
See.
And this poor person, I don't think they were in England, but they had to be like, Frank Jones Scrotum. Are you saying scrotum?
Yeah, it's double barreled. Yeah.
From
a long line of scrotums.
My dad was a scrotum. His dad was a scrotum.
Just wanted a free Batman audio book.
Did you get it? What else have you done to save money? Because I reckon you've got a few tricks up your sleeve.
Oh, you drive, so this doesn't really affect you.
The listeners might not drive though.
That's true. Because I travel to gigs and stuff on the train a lot. If they don't scan your ticket, it doesn't count as used. And if you get a refund through the app, they'll charge you they'll knock a tenner off what you're getting back.
Closer to the mic.
Yeah. But if you go through the rigmarole of ringing up a call centre and say something like, I couldn't travel to Sheffield that day, we had a family emergency, they'll give you a full refund.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, my family emergency is usually that someone's passed away.
Oh, yeah, standard.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they don't know how many.
Just walking through the cemetery, you there, like, here's
With
proof.
your picture.
I wonder if, though, there is you might be able to answer this because you've worked in the industry, but I wonder if there's a log of your name and address and how many aunties and uncles have passed.
Because I've lost 2 this month.
It's been a bad month for you.
Yeah.
Terrible, and the winter's not even kicked in yet.
I've done it once where I was going to, it's meant to be gigging in Edinburgh, so I got a non-refundable ticket to Edinburgh, and then the week before it got changed to Glasgow. So I was like, yeah, someone's died. And they're like, can you send proof? I was like, so I wrote in a letter, someone's died. I took a picture of it and sent it to them. I was like, there's your proof. And they were just like, we'll refund you.
Wow.
That's hysterical.
Yeah, I've never been asked for proof.
I got asked for proof.
Yeah, and they always say it's a special one-time refund due to extreme circumstances. And I was like, it's not. Last week this happened. I don't want to pay 50 quid to go to Sheffield, you know?
Oh, yeah, to be fair.
That is true.
Yeah.
I can't believe they just accept that. Like in my line of work, we ask for proof if people are deceased, and sometimes we get pictures of gravestones, and we still don't accept it.
That could be anyone's, just because it happens to have the same name and date of birth on it. Not accepting a gravestone.
Death certificate or nothing.
Yeah.
Dig him up. I want to see him.
No, I'm all right, thanks.
Yeah.
I'm just that cynical now. That's what I'd be like. You know, when people are like, oh, I can't because someone's died. But I'd fucking go get them, bring them in.
I don't trust anyone.
I want to see them with the little heartbeat going beep before I
want to
believe
see
you.
that hand in hand picture.
No, fucking hate that hand in hand picture. I've seen too many of them. I'm not going to say why. I'm not going to get into it because it will upset people.
Fetish.
No. What's the word? Necrophilia? No, no. I've seen too many dead hand, too many dead hand guests. Sorry.
Have you never done that where you make your hand go numb and then have a wank? Does it feel like someone else?
No.
Was that on the In-Betweeners? Have you ever done that, Mike?
Yeah.
Not on purpose.
I've got a trap nerve. Fuck it. I'm having a wank.
I'd just been laying on my side with me free audible trial for too long listening.
Wake up in the morning, you're like, oh, fucking hell, my arm's gone numb. Oh, I'll have a wank. Can't miss an opportunity like this.
John.
It feels like someone else is wiping away the tears.
You are so dry, you know.
Oh.
You really are so dry. Some of you might have seen Mike does a lot of comedy roasts as well. I
You
love
love
the
them.
ones that you do at Hot Water.
Thank you.
Talk to me about your process. Like, how do you psych yourself up for that? How do you find out the information that you need for the opponent that you're roasting?
I'm gonna blow up the industry. Yeah, you do a little cheat sheet beforehand.
Do you?
It's spilling the secrets.
Yeah. So I would write Mike, I live at home, blah blah blah, and then John goes and writes away whatever he thinks he can.
So
get.
it's essentially the information that you've
The
given.
process for Mike is like he'll write his. He'll like, my name is Mike. I live with me nan. I do this. I used to work here. Now I do this. And then he gets to the night and it just goes some comedian going, Mike's fat, and that's basically
Yeah,
the
that's
process.
what happens. Like if you look big, you get. Well, if I look big, I'm 3 kids in a suit. No, if you're big, that's all you get is fat jokes. But
That's why I've never done one. I'm a sensitive soul. Like,
I have stalked a Facebook and an Instagram for ideas in the past.
That's fair.
That'd be the first thing I'd go to. If I was doing, we should do a roast.
As a no.
No,
I think I'd be shit at it. I think.
Well, people can say don't talk about this as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had someone give me a full list of you can't talk about me teeth, me height. Also,
I did that in a job interview.
Was it Adam Staunton? The high part.
I was doing
Adam would kill me in a roast now.
Oh yeah.
Will he?
Yeah.
Adam's ruthless.
Adam's ruthless.
Is he?
I was conducting an interview and I said, "Have you got any pre-booked holidays?" And the guy went, "Yeah, I'm going to Turkey in a couple of weeks." And I didn't even look at him. I just went, "Oh yeah, you're getting your teeth done." And he went that. And then when he actually smiled, he had a massive gap.
Oh,
Massive gap.
that's rough.
Do you know what I think's dead sad though? When people have saved up and then they book a holiday to Turkey and then everyone's like, "Oh, you're just getting your teeth or your hair done." It's a joke of a country now, isn't it?
It's just
It's like that's what everyone goes for. I know people go for holidays, but you automatically think of Turkey and you think of teeth and hair.
100%. Yeah. We went. I was fuming. No one. In fact, I'd say I was like this much not shaved.
So you trying to like a beard transplant?
No, so I went and I know as you like the lucky man.
Yeah.
And he was like, "My friend, you come in. I give you a clean shave. I shave off your beard." I was like, "Let's not take the piss."
I've been growing this for 15 years. Don't fucking touch it.
I've grew this for the holiday, mate. I fucking cut it in and everything. I faded it. Look at the fade. He was like, "Yeah, I shaved this off." I was like, "I don't need it shaving off. I'll sneeze and it'll go." You got a beard.
I mean, I have, but I can't grow up a moustache, so it never fills out.
When's the last time you had short hair, by the way?
Oh, properly, like, short back and sides.
Yeah.
18.
Really? How old are you now? He's like the same age as you.
37.
Oh, we're twins. When's your birthday?
July.
You are twins, yeah.
87?
Yeah.
Oh, you were in the year above me in school.
Oh, you must have been really young.
I was October 87.
I was always like...
She's really getting a
Baby
bus
of the
pass.
year.
No, when you the youngest in school.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I know. But she's...
He's older than me. So make all the jokes that you want about old people. The guest is older than me.
How'd you feel?
Fine, you know. Actually, I think late 30s is a fucking hoot.
You're smashing it.
Yeah.
I feel like I am.
Yeah, you
I'm loving it. Like, we've had this conversation before. Your 20s, you think, oh, this is brilliant. But actually, my 30s is amazing.
I can't wait for 40s.
I miss the energy of 20s, but other than that.
But cozy nights in your gym jams.
I
and
just can't wait to get to
snacks
the
and
age
bed by
where-
9, 10.
Do you know you just don't give a shit anymore?
Yeah.
And do you know you get to like grumpy old men and you just
I've been there a
moan.
while, mate.
I just can't. Do you know when you see those old people and you just say whatever
Yeah.
and everyone goes, what you like? I want to get to that age where I could just sit there, say whatever the fuck I want, and I just get patted on the back and go,
I remember being about 17 and getting on a bus, and this owl fella hooked me by the neck with his walking stick to get on ahead of me, and I was just like, I can't wait for that. I'm gonna
Just
be
getting
going.
away with shit like that.
Yeah. Why the fucking neck as well? When I had one.
Oh, have you got sleep apnea too? No. You got a thick neck?
Oh yeah. Don't that send me under that when he was telling me all that.
Have
Kevin
you-
Finn was talking about sleep apnea. He had this sexy
Probably
German
is
doctor.
the honest answer.
He looks
yeah,
like a
his
snorer.
doctor was like, "You've got a thick neck."
Yeah.
Is he good? It's all to do with the soft palate.
It's a pellet. So yeah, that's all I think of. And someone in work the other day was like, "Oh, I've got an appointment at the doctor's to for sleep apnea," and I went, "Have you got a thick neck?"
No one's going to get the reference.
I
though.
know, but they laughed.
If they're
So it's
listening to
fine.
this show,
No, I don't think they do.
Hopefully not. There is some people that I really hope never find this.
Why? Oh, sorry, deaf listeners.
Do you know, like, because some of the
Kids.
stuff. No, but me kids mates have all found it. In fact, they bombard our page. Shout
that's
out.
funny.
Actually, they haven't sent any like comments or anything recently.
Have they not?
No. Ben, where are you at?
Which one's better?
Probably a new Fortnite update or something. That's what the
Oh,
kids
maybe.
are into.
I think it's because we didn't buy it. We
Do
should.
you think?
I don't know. I think they're over it now.
My nephews found my TikTok, which was
Right about this, right? So this is the way I think about posting it. Because he's now found your TikTok, do you second guess stuff you're about to post?
I haven't uploaded anything since he told me that he found it.
See, because
so
yours was doing
second
all right.
guess.
He
Yeah.
was getting some like.
You were getting some really healthy views.
Yeah, I got 500,000 views on a story about a One Direction member.
Yeah, we've yeah.
Oh, which one?
The
The one in the
you
news
can't
this
say.
week.
Yeah.
That one. Oh, he did.
What was that TikTok about? I've not seen it.
I used to work in HMV, and
Yeah.
he came in to do a record signing, and he gave us his rider before he came in, and it was the most ridiculous rider for a 1 hour record signing. He wanted Red Bull, Diet Coke, coconut water, Graze boxes, roasted barbecue peanuts, a full salad bar.
Not Pizza Hut.
It just said full salad bar, Nespresso pods, e-cigs. What? Yeah. We didn't have an espresso machine, so we're not.
We'll
buying.
get you the pods, but there's nothing to make them in.
And I got sent out to buy all this shit.
Can't wait to get.
So
to,
where did the budget for that come from? Did HMV as the physical store have to? Did they get like
The
budgets
manager
for
took
that?
it out the till and gave it to me and went, go and get all that.
And was any of it used?
Yeah, we had it all. I didn't go near. Obviously, I didn't have the salad.
even the vapes?
No, he took the vapes. He had the can of Red Bull and the rest. He was just like, cheers. And
It'll just be like. So I think.
Was it just him as a single like artist?
yeah. It was
Just
after
coming to
the
sign it.
breakup.
So there's acts that I've worked with, and their agents will send that like they must have this, they must have this, they must have this.
Honey in a squeezy jar, and it had to be a squeezy jar, or he wouldn't go on. That was what was written.
What?
Yeah, I'm guessing it was just his rider for everything.
Everything, yeah.
rather than
Because that'll get sent to like
Every-
Jonathan
when
Ross
he's
show and
singing
things
and
like
that,
that. Yeah. and they just send it out to everyone. I've seen Foo Fighters riders.
Yeah.
Like that's apparently a bit crazy, but like they break it down to like what water they won't drink. Like if you're buying bottles of water, like we will not accept like say Evian or something.
That's ridiculous.
And like the ice has
Sometimes
to be
it does taste a little bit different. I do prefer crushed ice. Like when I go Toby Carvery, it's crushed ice. Like I love that over full size cubes. I get it.
I want to drink, not a slush.
Oh, and I love a slush though.
I've not had one since a brunch in Dubai.
What happened?
I thought it was vodka, it was tequila. And I don't know how I didn't get arrested. I was so drunk.
Just fucking fingering all the beds.
I was just picking everyone up like a bowling ball.
Me and
like
you.
what? That's not how you. Why did you just move your middle finger like that? Did you see that?
I believe that's called the shocker.
No, put your hand down. You're not going to be
No,
able to
because like from this angle, it looks like my little finger bends to the left, or to the right.
To the left, to the left.
No, I ended up just. I thought it was vodka, and it was just going down too easy. And I was, and like, if you ever done the brunch before, you just get like 4 or 5 hours to eat and drink as much as you want. And I was throwing them back like, bang. And I ended up just spewing up outside this hotel.
You and I had one of the maddest nights I've ever had without being drunk.
We've had a lot of which one?
It was
Swiss Tree.
It wasn't Oswald Tree. That was a strange one.
That was a strange one. I'll tell that story.
No, this was the one. I always think of it as the Murray Mince night.
The Muddy Mints.
So right when
it was an in-joke.
It was There's not all glitz and glam. Like some gigs are great. Like look at this theatre, 400 people.
Yeah,
not every gig you do is like most gigs are like a fucking pub.
Back room of a pub.
Back room of a pub with about 4 people there.
Always some alpha fella who's like, let's see what this shit's like.
Yeah. And in fact, there's 4 people there. One of them works there. One of them didn't even know it was on. He's just sat there, and the other 2 are there because they know someone.
Yeah.
And when it's those type of gigs, I just think, fuck it, let's just have a laugh ourselves here. So I had an in-joke with Mike, and I said, every punchline you've got to say, because I'm all about the monuments.
And we kept on saying it to the point the crowd in this small gig was saying it along with us.
Oh, stop it. I love that, though.
Yeah. Do you remember what happened?
The owner.
Yeah.
The owner, though, was like, what the fuck's going on?
Well, do you remember that other act? I won't say his name because he might still be around, but he got angry with us because he wanted to do 10 minutes, and the fella putting the night on went, you can have 5. And he's like, I do 10 minutes everywhere I go, and I've only been given 5. And what's going on with these fucking Murray Mints?
He was losing his head, but we were having a laugh. I was having a scream. I don't even think, did I even end up performing?
I don't think you did, but not at the venue.
I did. Because it was that the same night?
That's the same night.
Oh, right. Okay, we'll have to say it now.
Yeah, so there's 2 girls in the audience, and both very attractive young ladies, but John clearly has an eye for one of them.
Was she a goth?
A little bit.
Hey!
It's just Filipino goth.
What?
I know.
Never seen one of them.
Filipino goth.
So we wind up back in someone's house because John has told them that he can play Nickelback songs on guitar.
What a fucking flex, John.
I did not. Don't make me out.
No, you did.
I don't need any help. I don't need any help to look more like a virgin than I already do myself.
You did. You were like, I can play guitar and I can play Rockstar.
You did, didn't you?
Probably. Stop it. Making me out to be a gimp here. It was smoother than that.
It was, to be fair. Bear in mind, I was in a relationship at the time for about 5 years. So I know I shouldn't be going back to strange houses.
I didn't know whose house it was, and I wasn't going without Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, got to go and choose.
A guy who used to work at the venue, he took us to his house because he wanted to smoke a spliff with these girls. And he had a housemate who was 50, 60.
Oh, they were old. It was an old couple.
Yeah, we weren't a couple, it was his sister.
It was. She was visiting. Yeah.
Because she'd brought her daughter over to look at universities. To like go and see.
This is all true.
Take a pic. And they're smoking a spliff. And the fella, me and him don't smoke. So this guy goes, do you want a drink? I've got some Portuguese lager. Meanwhile, his niece is downstairs in the basement asleep.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And John's going, "Where's the guitar? Come on, I said I can play Nickelback songs."
Not even drunk. Not
Everyone's
even
off the
drunk.
tits, but you are the fucking weirdest
they're
ones
high.
sober.
And so I get the guitar, and we did.
We did Rockstar about 4 times.
Remix!
We did.
And then, but Whisper sung it because there was a teenager
Because there was
sleeping
someone
in the
sleeping.
basement.
Why
I
was
do
there? Hang on. Why
standing
was
in
there a
the-
kids in the basement?
Because she was coming to look at universities, and it was her uncle's place.
Okay, I've just.
The uncle-
Oh, the bedroom was downstairs.
Was she okay? Did anyone check if the girl in the basement was
I
okay?
She could still be there.
It was a very weird vibe.
Yeah, but this girl starts telling us she's just got out of prison in Indonesia.
She did.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
she was.
I was.
She was not observing the local religion in
I was
the way
putting on the
that
Cape World charm.
the women were supposed to behave in this country, and she got
Yeah.
banged up for it.
Oh my god.
And she got out of there and then moved to
The UK.
the UK.
They both had fellas as well. Cause
Did they?
Yeah, that's why it didn't go any further.
Yeah, that's why.
It had nothing to do with
I'd-
you playing Rockstar 4
I'd
times on a guitar sober as
Whisper
fucking anything.
singing it.
I'm doing standing in the clubs.
I have to take some responsibility because I was in work the next day and I had to be like, "John, can you take me home? I've got to go to work."
You've done that twice.
Yeah.
Remember the Oswestry one?
Yeah, I mean, you didn't seem that keen on that one.
I know, but it would have been a funny story.
Do share, guys.
So
Do share.
this is us. It's going to be all the fucking mad shit I say to him now. I've always said I can't do anything to Mike because he knows enough about me to take me down.
Same. You know where some bodies are buried
And like he's got some skeletons in his closet.
or where they landed.
So we go to Oswestry. And I'm doing
Isn't
this.
that a
gig.
funny little name?
Yeah,
Oswestry.
there's Oswestry, but then there's Oswestry. Remember that one? We did that
Yeah.
one as well. A bit of context for why we've got all these stories. When you're starting off doing comedy, most of the gigs you're doing, it's like 3 or 4 acts of the same level. So most of the time,
No one's getting paid.
no one's getting paid. So you're doing your 10 spots. Most of the time, it's like, if you say to someone, "Oh, I drive, can I bring someone with me to
Yeah.
split the fuel across?"
I still do that.
Mike still does that.
And then I ring up the next day and go, my hand's tied. I can't get it."
I'll send can I have my money back? So when I started, me and Mike used to car share to quite a lot of gigs together, and we ended up doing this one in. Was I opening?
We were either both in the middle or one of us was opening.
I think I was. Yeah,
We stayed till the end.
I think it was opening, and so because I was on first, and I was just the MC wasn't. The MC didn't do much crowd work.
No.
And I ended up speaking to this woman. She must have been like late 40s, 50s. And she was like, say, 5 foot tall.
She was like sexy older lady territory.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Secretary sort of like vibes on
Not
it.
too far in age from us either, so it would have been okay.
And so I was talking to her, like crowd working, and I found out she had 5 kids.
I thought it was 8.
Might have been 8 kids. She had loads of kids.
Yeah.
She had at least a 5-a-side. And like
5-a-sides and subs.
yeah, literally. So you can imagine like where I'm going with the line, and you know, I basically said,
You've got a baggy fanny, you slag.
something like that, maybe a bit more. I think I said it must be like a wizard sleeve.
Yeah.
I was like that fifth one must have just fucking rolled out, and then after it was the break. So the acts were upstairs and the gig was downstairs, and we stood having a chat, and then I just get a tap on the shoulder, and it's that woman, and she's staring into my soul, like she is.
Oh, I saw this.
She was staring, and she was just like looking at me, head tilted to the side, just staring in. Honestly, I felt so awkward, and I was like, "Are you all right?" And she didn't say anything. She didn't even flinch. She just sat there staring, smiling at me.
She did say something.
She did, right? And I just went, "Oh, it's all right. It's just a joke. Sorry if he upset you." And then she like grabs me like here, pulls me down, and whispers in my ear. She goes, "It's actually tight." And I just went, "I'm tight as fuck." And I was
That's
just,
knocked me sick.
and I just looked at him, and I was just like, oh yeah.
Yeah, and I had to go home, so I was like, come on.
Oh, we're not even gonna find out.
Sitting there going, that's good. I got a little willy, so it might help.
Oh.
I'm like,
Why would I couldn't think of anything worse than doing that to a comedian or someone I've just
I've not
met
even
being
finished
like,
yet.
Oh.
So then, the next section happens. Mike's on.
yeah.
I'm killing it.
I'm stood at the back, and she sat like on this seat, like at the back row. So I'm stood like behind her. It was like a couch, wasn't it? Like she was sat on this like couch thing, and she turns, she just grabs hold of my hand, and she pulls me in, like pulls me over to her. She went, "Come and sit here," and I was like, "Shh." She was like, "Come and sit here." I was like, "Fuck's sake," because he was on stage, and
I'm watching on stage.
So I sat next to her, and she gets like uncomfortably close to me.
Oh, it was hand on the thigh, wasn't it?
Fucking hand on my dick at one point. Like she gets uncomfortably close to me.
Well, I couldn't see that from the stage.
And she was just like, "So is this what you do?" And I was like, what do you mean? She went, "You just go around the country sleeping with older women." And I was like, "When did I do that?" And she was like, "Tonight."
Oh,
I know, and I'm so sorry.
but you got really hard.
No, but I
Oh.
did consider it.
No, you never. No, you never. Why would you consider a female that's that easy?
She smelled of red wine as well. I remember that.
So what are you gonna do? Fucking call a UB40 and spank her ass? No, John.
I did consider it.
I'm glad that it was a consideration on both of your parts. Or
No,
I didn't get asked.
No, he did get asked. He
Did ya?
He did get asked.
Did I?
No, yeah, I asked you. I
Oh.
was like,
Do you mind?
are we going to go? Are we going to see this through? And he went, "We're not. I've got work in the morning."
I fucking love that call centre.
and I was like, "Come on, Mike. Think of the story. In 5 years, when I do a podcast, we can talk about it."
I was in a relationship, mate. I was very happy.
No, I know, but you could just sat and watched. Like, I was like, mate, to be honest with you, even if we go,
It's not cheating if you're touching yourself.
we'll just make eye contact the whole time. It's like, mate, like, I know you've got work in the morning, but we're not going to be there that long anyway, so let's just go.
3 minutes.
I'm not selling myself at all today, am I?
I don't think you sell yourself on any episodes.
Why start now?
That's not what the podcast is for. This is not your
And
Tinder.
he did well. He did do well with those girls at the Murray Mintz gig.
Thanks.
Up until they both said they had boyfriends.
Didn't do that well.
Put the guitar down and fucked off. Thanks for
wound up
tonight,
back
bye.
we wound up back in their house. Or, well, someone's house.
It's someone's house.
Who's?
I don't know. I've got loads of fucking embarrassing stories where I've just shit out last minute.
Yeah.
Happened after the Glee once.
Really?
Birmingham. I'm proper oversharing tonight.
Go for it.
I'll overshare if you want.
It was a goth girl.
Shocker.
And no, it was like, so the Glee Club in Birmingham,
Yeah.
as I was leaving, sexy goth girl, and she wasn't pregnant. And she was,
Have you ever seen a pregnant goth?
Yeah.
oh, there you go.
Oh wow.
He's probably made a few pregnant goths.
Oh, yeah. All over the place.
Fucking just fucking pregnant goths everywhere.
Someone, a mate of a mate, she's like tattooed basically her entire body, even her eyebrows and that. She's had a kid and she's one of the most gothic people I know.
Still gothic?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I've never seen one. How old is she?
She's our age. Wow. She's got freedom tattooed above her eyebrow.
She's got what?
Freedom tattooed on her eyebrow.
Oh, as you do. We recommend breastfeeding. I've got 16 piercings there, love. I don't think we can. It'll come out like a fucking sprinkler. Like a fucking fountain, this thing.
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen that many pregnant goths, but I know of at least one, yeah.
Wow.
But do we know? We
they've
spoke
gotta
about this on
come
the last
from somewhere,
episode.
haven't
I don't know if we should go into it. But in my head, I always thought goths were a bit like do a horny. That was my impression of like any
really?
goths. I just thought they were all shagging. Turns out they might have been, but
So that's why you took a fancy to them, because you thought that was the way
No,
to
I just
lose
always-
your
I just thought-
virginity.
no.
I just thought you fancied Rhea Ripley.
yeah.
Yeah. That's where I thought it came from.
No, I've always had a little thing for goths.
She's a wrestler who wears all gothic attire.
Oh, okay.
So
Your oversharing story then.
right, so I'm down in Birmingham, and I get approached. Right,
I wasn't there.
you was not there to back me up on this.
Neither
one.
was I.
And that's why the story is definitely not made up, because like I'm not changing the ending of it. So I this sexy goth girl like comes up to me as I was walking back to my car. She was like, "You were dead funny tonight." I was like, "I know, thanks." And she was like, "No, you were so funny." I was like, I know, because I'm dead good.
You never said that though.
No, and I
this
just
isn't
said
true.
thank
You wouldn't say that. I know.
I was like, "Oh, thanks." And she was like, "Where you going now?" I was like, "Oh, back home." She was like, "How long is that going to take you?" I was like, "Oh, about an hour and a half." She was like, "Oh yeah, 'cause I only live around the corner." I went, "Oh, do you?" I said, "That's convenient for you, isn't it?" And she went, yeah. So where are you going tonight then? I was like, home, yeah. I've got to go home. I've got work in the morning and that. And she was like, "You sure about that?" I went, "Where else am I going to go?" She went, "I only live around the corner." And I was just like, "All right, sorry, no, I'm going to go home." And I just went.
Sorry.
You just went home.
I just went home. And I remember driving down the M6 going,
Did you just get about halfway and go, fuck?
yeah, it hit me. It hit me halfway down the M6. At first, I thought she was taking the piss, right? And then I was halfway down the M6 going, "What the fuck did I just do?"
I've done the exact same thing after the gig.
Anyway, I'm not oversharing now. You can overshare.
No, I was sick and I had to do the opener at the Frog when they used to have 8 minutes. It was fucking
Oh
horrible.
yeah.
You go and die a death.
It's hard, like.
Yeah, but this girl comes up to me and I was full of cold and flu and she's like, "That was really good, you know. Nice to see a Scouser on stage. What are you doing now?" And I went, "Going home. Don't feel well." She went, "What are you doing after the show?" I went, "Going home. Don't feel well." And she went, do you want to give me your number? And I was like, "No, I'm going to bed." And then I was with my uncle, and he's like, "What the fuck's wrong with you?" And I was like, "Got a cold."
Got a cold.
She was coming out. I was like, "What is she?"
Speaking to the mic.
Yeah.
Chicken broth soup, but lady broth is not the one when you're poorly.
No, just wasn't on the ball.
Disagree.
I wasn't on the bus. She wasn't on yours either.
I remember the first time someone asked for my number. Do you know, like I was in like year 8, and some girl like she was I fucking, I'm not going to name her just in case because that's happened.
People watch.
Yeah.
I told you. Did I tell you about that?
Probably.
I spoke about a girl on here. She messaged me. Well,
Yeah,
we
you did
recorded
tell
the
me
next
about
episode.
that,
Just in case. Hit me up.
You reckon we'll hear from some girl who was like, "I was coming to look at universities and there was this weird party."
Some guy upstairs, whisper singing rock star.
Portuguese lager.
All he heard was boyfriend, and then the door closed.
I've got to go to work, John.
So I was about, how old are you? I was like 13, and she was like, "So what's your number?" And I was like, "Why?" She went, "So I can text you later." And in my head, I convinced myself that she only wanted my number to prank call me. And I was just like, "Nah, I'll just speak to you tomorrow, won't I?" And she was like, "Yeah, but like when we're not out, I can text you." I was like, "We'll just wait till I get out and then you can talk to me then."
Oh,
Didn't give him a number.
John.
Oh,
Pathetic, aren't I? No idea why I'm single.
yeah. Were you a
Not at
late
all.
bloomer like that? Because I was stupid.
I was
and
late to late.
shy. I was 20.
I was before then.
Yeah.
7. We were about.
You had 3 kids by then.
I did have at least one. Yeah. I had to be second on the way.
Yeah.
No, I think it was 22. I think when George was born. 17.
Oh, fair.
Yeah. I think have I told that story?
I don't know.
You haven't told me.
I don't think it's one for the pod.
All right.
Maybe.
We're not oversharing anymore, guy. I
Was it-
can't comment. I never overshare.
I think I'd be judged for that one.
Was it an older woman?
No. Same age.
Okay.
Same age. 17. Like, yeah.
Legal.
Why did you say that? Make it weird. Legal.
Well, you were just cautious about it, so I was like,
Oh, right. So you were, instead of like cautious about how it happened, you just went, "She was clearly a fucking child." Nice one, mate. Nice one. No, yeah, we'll save that one for another day.
Yeah.
Maybe off air.
Maybe off air.
Maybe.
all right.
I'm going to put it in me notes anyway, just in case.
I'll text you.
Just to jog my memory.
Would you share yours?
My first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, go on then.
It was Halloween 2007.
That was a pumpkin, mate. wasn't a girl. You can't trick or treat. Put your hand in, get the candy.
No, Halloween 2000.
Dig deep.
And I was still in costume.
What was you dressed
What had
up
you
as?
got?
Sorry, go on.
I was going to ask the same question. What were you wearing? No, stop it. The fucking anticipation's killing me.
Because I know you won't get it, but John will.
Oh,
I went as CM Punk.
sounds like a meal that you have fried rice with.
He's a wrestler.
Yeah.
He's a WWE star.
So did you have knickers on and a cape, or?
No, I just had, like, my mate did all the fake tattoos because he's got complete sleeves.
Yeah.
I had a lip ring and one of his t-shirts.
Okay. What were you wearing on the bottom?
Jeans.
Well, nothing at the time, but
Oh, I thought-
jeans.
But
It'd be so funny if you were just like in the trucks. Have you seen my car in those budgie smugglers?
Oh.
just walking around arm scared. Got the belt now and all.
There you go.
Yeah. But no, it was a girl I met online who was just like, do you want to hook up? And I was like, yeah, I do.
Online?
Yeah.
How old was you?
20.
We did have the internet in those days, you know.
Oh, okay, fair.
I was in year 7 and 8 and I was
Dial-up
able to
over here.
log on to MSN, thanks.
Yeah. No, we had
ASL.
a place at my uni where you could go in if you had the library card 24/7.
Oh, there you go.
So I didn't have it in my house or nothing, but I used to go up to this room to use the internet.
I love this.
So
For a while, because I lost my own library card, but I found someone else's. I was Gary Mercer.
classic Carter. Fucking get it.
I reckon he could get you some free Audible fucking podcast or whatever.
Gary Mercer's going to be my next email, yeah, for YouTube.
I'm going to
100%.
save you in my phone as Gary Mercer.
And if you didn't have a card, you used to have to do the really bad begging thing of either waiting for someone to go in and run behind them or run round to the side and knock on the window.
Just to let be
What,
let
for
in.
someone to let you in?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't remember.
Is
the
it
last
free
time I
to
went
get in
to
the library?
No, because it was out of staff hours and stuff, it locked. But if you had your library card, you could scan it.
Oh, you
and
can
get
still
in.
get in.
Yeah,
Oh, fair. So you met a girl online.
yeah. We wanted to just hook up, and
Yeah.
we dated for a little bit. She came out with me and me like housemates for Halloween,
Yeah.
and eventually we wound up. Oh, she did something so embarrassing as well.
Go on.
I had a crush on this girl who lived round the corner from us. She's like the first serious crush I ever had.
Yeah.
And we're all sitting in this person's house having a drink, and the girl I was with goes, "Fucking hell, she's the one you're in love with."
My mate.
And the
did that.
girl heard that comment.
She was very nice. She just came over, and people say things when they're drunk, don't they?
Wow.
Yeah. In fact, you know this.
Speaking to the mic.
You know this, but that person's the reason I've got my hair long.
Why?
Because when I met them, they only fancied guys with long hair.
Stop it.
So I grew
So
my hair.
you changed you to
I was
please
just trying to
someone
be
else.
like, hey, you know.
Are we still trying to please an hour, or have you just fallen in love with it too?
I don't know who I'd be if I cut my hair short.
I
Now it's
can't
been that
imagine
long.
you with short hair.
I don't. I've always said, I was like, if he shaved and cut his hair and walked down the street, I'd
Walk past him.
genuinely be like, oh my God, that kind of looks like Mike. But
And this was a crush I got over, like, you know, a year or so after that.
as you do, yeah.
Yeah.
I love your commitment to online dating.
You've got some
I
at the
feel
moment.
like you're an advocate for online dating.
Yeah.
You should be the face of online dating.
Fuck the Tinder
Every
flame.
morning
Just
fucking
Mike's
poster.
face.
Imagine that. Online dating. You could match with me.
Oh, I had terrible experiences last year.
Do you want to share your favourite ones? The
Um,
worst ones?
I'm going to make that poster.
I got a message off this woman, and she was like, "Aya, would you like to sleep with me?"
That direct?
That direct. She was about 48, and I said, "I'm sorry, I think you're a bit old for me."
You're 48. Well, near enough.
But I didn't want to say it's because I don't find you attractive.
Oh, right. Okay, fair. Yeah.
And she went, "I don't care. I like a nice big cock up my ass."
Oh, where?
Yeah.
And you were like, you're barking up the wrong tree
Well, I went, "How does average suit you?"
on a warm day.
But I just stopped talking to her.
Unmatched.
I don't get that.
Yeah. I didn't think it was a real profile either, and I was just having a laugh at it.
Oh, yeah.
But there was someone who, gonna have to disguise this a little bit. I won't say her name or nothing. But she was chatting to me, and I was like, not that keen. But she kept pushing me for a drink, and I had to say, I'm sorry, I'm not ready. And she went, fine, then I'll tell you why me and my ex split up, because she hadn't told me. And she kept saying, I want to. And I was like, okay. She goes, well, I checked his phone, and I found out that he was sexting somebody.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just somebody. It was a relative.
Of his?
Oh, right, okay.
Like a close family relative.
Like his mum. Her mum.
His sister.
Oh, sister. Sister?
Yeah. And I went, okay,
Sorry.
that's pretty rough. Sorry, that's happened. Yeah.
She's still single, though.
I don't know.
It's not about a sister.
Yeah. But, and she said, you seem to be taking this well. And I said, well, I've heard stranger things. Because I didn't want to be like, that's really fucking weird. And she went, yeah, I knew when I met him, like, he was from St. Helens, but I didn't think he was like that. I swear to God, that's what she said.
I knew he was from St. Helens.
I couldn't imagine that, though. Can you imagine dating someone and then they go with your sibling?
I've got 4 sisters, so
It could happen.
it could. It could.
It could happen.
It's not the older one. Definitely won't be the older one. Rough as fuck, that one.
But yeah, same person knew that I didn't want to talk to them anymore. Started saying to me, you're not talking to me that much.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd had a bad day and just went, like, stayed in bed all day because I died at this gig. It was awful. And she goes, you're not talking to me. You're ignoring me. And I was like, no, I've just been asleep. I've had a bad day. And then I went to text me mate, Natalie, who, like, she's like my you.
Yeah.
I'll text Natalie and be like, what the fuck she thinks she's saying? I haven't
Speak to
done
the
any.
mic.
I haven't done anything to her. I just tried to be nice because I'm not interested. I'm still talking to her, but I don't want to give her any ideas, so
Yeah.
I'm not talking to her as much. And then I realised I'd sent it to the wrong person.
You sent it to her, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I just
At what moment did you realise you'd sent it to
Well,
the
I
wrong
went-
person when you got the response back?
No,
Or
it's always as you press send.
I went back to bed, looked at my phone and went, Natalie hasn't replied to that. She likes a bit of goss. And then I looked at my phone and went, oh shit.
Oh, was this before you could delete things as well?
Oh, this had been. I could see it gone blue, so it'd been.
Oh, shit.
So I just went block.
Shit house.
did you never get a response?
No, he blocked it.
I did.
Yeah, no, but you might have got the response and then thought,
Oh, did you get a response?
Yeah,
Oh, my God. What was it?
because she blocked me on WhatsApp, and I was like, oh, I blocked her on WhatsApp. Sorry, but I didn't block her number in general. So I got this text going, "You're immature. You shouldn't be on dating services.
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 You need to know how technology works before you message people."
Do you know what? You should have just gone with the sister. I can understand why you did that.
Understand why your sister seems sound.
Yeah. A sister's fucking sound as a pound.
You met your current
Yeah, this was a long time ago though.
when you met her?
Yeah. We met 2015.
Oh, right. Okay. I thought it was recent.
The girl that you're dating now.
Yeah. So,
Where have I been?
There.
Normally there.
have I not caught you up on my love life?
So I feel like the last time I spoke to you, we were at a Giggle Shack gig.
No,
Yeah.
it was my show.
Yeah,
Was it
what?
your show?
Yeah.
Oh, like the
Might have
little
been the
work in
preview.
progress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The preview. Yeah.
So
Important stuff.
that's like what, 18 months ago?
No,
Less than a year.
it was early this year. It
It's
was
like
January.
February.
Oh, was that this year?
Yeah, because the Brindley was the 2nd of Feb.
Then it was January.
It was
yeah.
this
Yeah.
year. I'm
Speaking
so
to the
sorry.
mic.
I've been having
I
so
know.
much fun.
There you go. Get comfortable. Just point it out.
Yeah, I just started seeing them at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But we've been friends for a long time.
Oh, right. I thought
No.
it was like
New.
new. Yeah.
Yeah, no, what happened was we spoke a lot and then we didn't speak as much. I think they started seeing someone and then I started seeing someone else and just sort of fell out of touch.
Yeah.
And then last year I slid into the DMs.
It's not all
Hey,
you slid
stranger.
into.
That was pretty much.
Hey, stranger. Long time no speak. I love it. Hey, stranger, mate.
Yeah.
Love it.
But yeah, we caught up over like Christmas and stuff and just started hanging out every day.
When you say hanging out every day,
Yeah, we watch movies and stuff together.
Okay, so for the listeners,
just keep going.
Yeah.
Let him say it. Let him say it.
okay, go on.
They live in Colorado,
And you live in
Liverpool.
so you'd like FaceTime each other or something.
Yeah.
Because like you're in a long distance relationship now.
Yes.
So you just FaceTime, put the film on at the same time.
Yeah. Text each
Couldn't
other.
be a live one, could it? Because you'd be like, oh, your fucking
Oh,
TV.
imagine
Like,
if
No,
they're
we
3
do-
seconds
We
before
do
you.
watch
Jackie's
live
next
telly
door.
together.
do you?
Yeah. We watch wrestling.
Oh right, okay.
So we watch live wrestling together. Yeah. Sometimes.
Oh, okay. Did you keep my picture with you while you watch it?
No, me nan destroyed it, mate.
I think he did.
Yeah.
He was like in the background. Fucking knobhead. Talk about him. But you've been to see her.
Yeah.
I thought, right. Am I allowed to say what I thought at the time?
I mean, I might make you raise your hand, but depending on what you say.
No, I just mean I thought you were getting catfished, didn't I?
I mean, you joked about it. Yeah.
I was like, I was like, I'm so excited because like Neve from Catfish is going to ring me. I can't wait. We're gonna have a nice little conversation. We're gonna bond. He might ask me to go on
I
the
did
show.
check,
Oh, I know, but in my head, and then you went to go see it, and I was like, can I come? Because if this is a bloke who owns a pub in Colorado, I just want to be there. I just want to be there. We might do a podcast in a couple of years' time. You can be on it. We can talk about it.
It was only June this year.
Was?
Yeah.
10 days
It
in Colorado.
looked incredible.
It was.
All your social media posts, like I was a little bit jealous.
I asked it. I was like, "How did it go?" And you sent me a picture back with you and your other half.
Yeah.
Looking really happy.
Yeah,
I did say.
We were up a mountain.
So how's it work? So do you speak? Because I know when I've called you at a reasonable time, you've just woke up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's just said that he went to bed at 4:30 last night.
Yeah, because
so that's.
Well, I had to go to bed early last night because I had therapy this morning.
No, I don't know why that's so funny. It's not funny. I'm so sorry.
It's all right.
I
I have therapy every Tuesday at 8 o'clock in the morning. and
I'm
always
considering
just like-
therapy. Would you?
This is our therapy, though.
I know.
Our
but-
car journey here and sitting on the couch is our therapy.
But sometimes I
Just
think
not professionals.
I know because a therapist wouldn't go that fucking bitch. I mean, to be fair, the therapist I want should. Sometimes I think, I don't want to bore Michelle with my life, like because I'm dead.
So I just bore you with mine.
Yours isn't boring.
Would I recommend it? There's things about it that have been helpful to me, but it's not like what they've referred me for is not you talk to someone and they go, and what did you think about that? Why is that upset you? I'm on what's called, I think it's cognitive behavioural therapy.
CBT.
Yeah, so they make you do things like I had to do a body check-in.
A body check-in?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you lie on the floor or on your bed and you listen to your body.
What was it telling you?
I don't know, I
'Cause
fell
my-
asleep.
So what we learned from that is that you were tired
Yeah.
or really relaxed.
But you're supposed to go like, I feel from my toes all the way up.
Like meditation.
Yeah, I feel into my fingers and I'm aware of myself. I'm aware of the earth. I'm on the earth.
In my head, after you saying that, I've got that song. Like, I
Feel it in my fingers.
You'll get copyright struck.
I know.
So do you have to do that in front of somebody?
No.
No, you do that in your.
I see someone once a week now, who gives me a little task. Like last week, I had to write a diary of how I followed the plan and not the feeling.
The plan. And
What's
not
that?
the feeling.
So the
I like that line. Follow the plan, not the feeling.
it's very recruitment agency. That,
Yeah,
isn't it?
that's probably why I
the
like
podcast
it.
name.
Yeah.
Follow the plan.
So
not
the plan
feeling.
is like you come up with coping mechanisms for when you're in a situation that's challenging you,
Yeah.
and you try and ignore the negative feelings, stick with the plan, because when you get to the end of the plan, that's where the good feelings are.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I had to write whether I'd stuck to it or not.
Did you stick to it?
No.
All right. Okay.
Most of the days it was like I got up, I heard next door's dog bark, and I went back to sleep. Didn't follow the plan.
His Slimming World one's the same.
Yeah. Oh, I never even made it to Slimming World.
Did you intend on going? once.
I
It was a
thought
thought.
about
You
it,
thought
yeah.
about it?
Yeah.
yeah. We both thought about it. I said we'll go together.
Yeah.
Oh,
That-
that'd
that's-
be cute.
That's why I'm allowed to joke.
Yeah.
I thought about doing therapy, like for that.
I want to do proper therapy, like.
Yeah,
Not that this isn't proper. It's just not agreeing with me in the same way.
no, I just want to. I know a lot of people who pay for the private therapy,
Yeah.
and I'm at that point where I'm genuinely considering it.
Do you not get it through your place of work?
Some places do.
I do in mine, and anyone
Yeah.
that lives in the same address as me can also have it. For
Blag
free.
it, John.
Really?
Yes. Do you want to move in?
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Just blag
Me,
it.
you, Anne, and Ted.
Oh, Anne and Ted are fine, thank you.
No, that's what I mean. We can move in. I can.
Oh, move in with Anne and Ted.
yeah, move in. Get me therapy, and then when I feel like I've got that closure, I can
You
move.
glow back.
And I got my glow back, and I'm just a real me. Because I don't know who I am. No, I miss.
It was tough getting to this stage though, like, because I had to go through my doctors and not like going to doctors.
Yeah.
Mm.
'Cause when it's someone like me, they're always like, "Oh, people like you with blue eyes." They always blame
It's
it.
not
on
what
me.
Hitler would have said. He was the favoured you.
They always blame it on me blue eyes, John. You know, every time I go to doctors.
Oh, yeah. I get.
You've got the same problem.
I've got the same blue eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And same.
I didn't go to my doctors. I went to what's called a social prescriber because they were like, I said, I don't want to have the discussion about being big and that because that's what people. Are you unhappy because you're big? I'm like, no, I eat because I'm sad. But she was like, this lady will talk it through with you, and she's not a doctor, but she has the power to get you help. So I was like, all right. I went in, and she was like, understand you're a comedian. Do you do any little gigs? And I was like, I do a few. And she went, would you be interested in doing a charity gig for me? And I was like, well, you're meant to be helping me. And then,
But 50 quid's 50 quid. I'm like,
there was no money at stake. Otherwise, I would have done it.
Oh, stop.
But then she said to me, what you need is to volunteer at a food bank
Yeah.
to get you out of yourself. And I was like, nah, I don't think that's what's bothering me, you know?
Get out of yourself.
Yeah.
Need to volunteer. If you ever thought about volunteering at a food bank.
She recommended I go to what's called Jam, which is Just Average Men,
Yeah.
where they go and have a group chat every week.
Yeah.
And she was like, you get a free bacon butty, what sauce do you like? And I was like, none. And she went, you're autistic. Because I don't like brown or tomato sauce on my bacon butty.
Is it not a bit dry?
I just
We had this conversation the other day about
did.
sauce on bacon butties, but actually it's never crossed my mind that people just go fucking bare.
Just raw dog and
Just
bacon.
raw
butty.
dog and bacon
Well,
butties.
no, I like butter, obviously.
Yeah, but it's does it not get a bit dry?
So dry.
I mean,
Have you ever considered like another type of sauce that
Oh,
isn't
yeah.
considered like a mayonnaise or?
Are we not just going to address the fact that
Because
someone
mayonnaise
said
goes on.
he's autistic for not having sauce?
Oh yeah, that,
Like,
that
I
is
think
true.
that's a bigger.
And this is a medical professional.
kinda just gone,
supporter.
Yeah,
You do
yeah.
sound,
She was like,
you sound autistic. Have you
It's-
not tried having like?
she was like, it's textures with you, isn't it? My husband's the same. He's very autistic. And I was like, I just don't like a lot of sauce on food.
I didn't sat there going, "We should went to doctors now." All she does is call me fat. She's saying I'm fucking autistic.
Oh, am I? The girl, them sugar.
But yeah, she ended up referring me to CBT. And that was just an online thing. So
Yeah.
every week I'd have to do one of these exercises, like me body check.
Yeah.
And then I'd do a quiz to see whether I was depressed or not.
How'd you get on?
Most weeks I was depressed.
Sorry.
You're just so matter of fact. Like, honestly, you're so funny without even trying to be. And now he's not even making eye contact with us, so you are definitely autistic.
Get that fucking picture out of me.
You've killed Jono.
I'll tell you the next bit, because Phil, your scores have dropped this week. Do you have any indication as to why that might be? And I had to write back in the little message box why. So I just wrote, mate, my missus has left me after 5 years. I'm upset about this, this, and this. I don't want to get out of bed in the morning. And he wrote, I'll talk to you next week.
Isn't he meant
Didn't
to be
check
helping?
in. Didn't be like, oh, you're
I got a lot on,
considering
mate.
suicide.
Oh, he
See
did
you
say,
next
like,
week.
if you feel really bad, phone this number. That was what he said.
Okay, well, he tried. Not hard
No,
enough, but he tried.
He passed the book. That's what he did.
And I was using the phone cord at the time, so
Sorry, mate. I'm sorry for that. But that's really funny.
I do think it's funny.
I was depressed most weeks.
I've put it in my set because it's true. But this lady said to me, you do the NHS depression quiz.
There's a quiz. Can I take it?
If you go on the web NHS, just Google NHS depression, you'll do a quiz.
Yeah.
And it'll ask you how you feel, and when you get to the end of it, it'll tell you whether or not you should seek help. And that's how the woman said, you got to do the NHS depression quiz, and depending on what your score is, they'll call you. So this woman rings me and goes, she got a high score on the quiz. And I was like, all right, what does that mean? And she said, I just need to ask, do you have any feelings of suicide, or are you planning to end your life at the minute? And I went, no. And she went, okay, well, the current waiting list is 53 weeks.
It's a classic NHS.
Yeah.
You really need help urgently, Mike. It scored really high. What you doing next June? Don't do anything stupid till then.
And even when I got it, it was just this online thing. To watch videos and stuff and do like body checks. The one thing that I have taken from it is close your eyes and count to 3 and reset.
Mm.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do that. I do that when I'm tense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a nice little...
It's usually when I'm in a queue in like Home and Bargain or something, and the old woman in front of me is chatting to the girl behind the till, and I'm just going... I want to get out of here.
Getting wound up. I've been here for 10 minutes. I know that because I've counted 600.
The one I genuinely remember is going in the Asda to get a pizza, you know, where you get one made yourself. I'm stood in
You
the
don't
queue.
do them anymore.
We do.
You do it in mine.
You don't in mine.
Yeah, they've got an iPad
Well,
now, so you just pop it in yourself.
What?
Yeah.
We haven't
And
got
if you
an
pay an
iPad.
extra £1, they'll warm it. I look so fat.
They warm it.
Yeah, they'll cook it for you so you can have it as a takeaway.
What?
Yeah.
I'm telling
You
you.
need to get down to
Right.
Norris Green.
Oh, my auntie lives there.
Walton Asda. That's where it's happening.
Right, we'll go.
Nearly got killed there one night, but that's another story.
That could be your next one.
I'll tell it, yeah.
Go on.
What were we doing though before that story?
I was in the queue in the Asda,
Oh yeah.
and this fellow was like, you know, it's Friday or Saturday, and everyone's getting like 10 pizzas, and I only want one for me. So I'm in this queue, listening to people give the orders, and I'm doing the 1, 2, 3. And this scouse lad in front of me goes, yeah, can I get a load of them jalapenos on there? And I'm like, count to 3. Don't say it's jalapenos.
Do you know what though? I think we've all been there where the smallest of
Oh, yeah.
things irritate you, and then it's just the smallest thing that just tips you over the edge.
Jalapeno.
I'll fucking ram those
Smashing up
jalapenos round your ring.
With me, it's never like, oh, my missus has left me or the house is on fire. Be like, I can get through the day as long as I get to the end of the day and like no one's eating me biscuit or something. And if I go in the kitchen and the biscuit's gone, I'm like,
That's it.
yeah, fucking
It's over.
I'll tell you how I nearly got killed in that.
Go on.
I was coming back from Alexander's actually, and if you missed the last bus, there's one that goes to the Asda, and then I can walk home from there because it's only 2 miles.
Yeah.
So I was going in. The Asda used to be open 24 hours, so I'd go in and get like a bag of crisps or something and walk home. And I'm walking across the Asda car park and I hear this voice, "Hey, you're that fella that thinks he's funny." And I'm like, well, this is either going to be bad or good. Taking the piss out of where we live. I was like, that's not good. We're going to fucking shank you. Run in the Asda, and they're following me around.
No.
Fucking
I
hell.
locked myself into the disabled toilet till they went away. And they were rattling the door.
Stop it. Did you shit yourself?
Well, no, I was in the right place.
Because that is the place you want to be in. But I had to shit myself.
I am here.
Yeah. What I did in the end was I waited till he stopped knocking on the door and stuff. I thought, all right, that's been long enough. Dialed a taxi, stood in the entranceway, and then waited for the taxi to pull up and jumped into it and was like, go!
Did you not report it to any members of staff at the Asda?
I did speak to the Asda bouncer, and he was like, "I'll wait with you."
The Asda bouncer?
The Asda bouncer. But you're walking into Asda. No, not today, lads. No, sorry. No, not wearing a shirt for a start.
But yeah, he stood with me till like the taxi came.
He wasn't going to do shit. I'll stand with you, mate, but if they come back, you're on your own. I've got a pizza getting warmed up at the back. I'm not fucking missing out.
Yeah, I wasn't happy with him because he had jalapenos on it.
Jalapenos.
What's your ideal pizza topping? What would your go-to be at the Asda counter?
I mean, from what they have, because I like Induja.
Yes.
Which?
It's
Induja,
like spicy
like a
sausage,
spicy sausage.
but it comes as a paste.
I got asked that the other day, and I said ham and pineapple because I knew it was going to wind them up.
I love ham and pineapple, I'm not thingy for it. It was just, I knew when I got asked that question, I was like, I'm going to wind someone up here.
The worst I've ever encountered, and my mate told me to break up with this person when they told me what their pizza topping of preference was. Tuna and pineapple.
Right, so I'm going to throw this out here. When we order pizza and work,
Someone asked that.
I order it.
Oh.
Because
Tuna
no
and
one's going to
pineapple?
want to share, so I'll get tuna,
Fair.
jalapenos, pepperoni, mushrooms, onions, maybe a bit of sweet corn. But because tuna's on, no one wants a share of it. So it's all mine.
You can't just say
That's
no.
why tuna and other things. Tuna and pineapple.
I don't know if I'd go just tuna and pineapple,
Yeah.
but if it was going spare, I'd have a slice.
One by mine, just baked bean pizza.
Wow.
Oh my God.
I tried one of them.
Barbie
Horrible.
changed my life.
Baked beans on a pizza.
Baked beans on a pizza. Basically just massive beans on toast, isn't it?
Yeah, I got a Heinz one from the shop. Not good.
No, but from this, like, from the place by ours, baked bean pizza was well good. Starving. I've only had
I'm
soup from
actually a
ET.
little bit peckish.
You know
I
how
know.
there's always a shit takeaway everywhere called Marmaris?
Isn't the one here?
There must be. There's one by mine.
It's always Marmaris or Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one by mine does what they call a 4-cheese pizza. I haven't ordered it in years, but it's like pizza cheese, a slice of, the plastic cheese.
Yeah, like Dairy Lee cheese slices.
No, the orange kind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then a Dairy Lee triangle on each slice.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That's a council estate 4-cheese pizza.
But it doesn't melt though, so it's not the same.
No, you'll be biting it and be like, oh.
I can't. I used to
I
love
ordered it
cheese
by mistake.
slices.
I'll have a 4 cheese. It says it's a council estate.
Baby
It
Bell.
doesn't
cheese.
say that they put a Dairy Lee triangle on it.
But you get one anyway.
Yeah.
Have you ordered that more than once, or do you reckon you just got a shit day when you ordered that 4-cheese pizza?
In a low moment, I had it twice.
Should have sprinkled fucking Watsits on top as well for a bit of texture.
Should do. I think that's a pod.
Yeah.
It is.
I think it's Mike. It's been lovely having you on. It's,
Unique.
It
No, it
really
is.
has.
It's so. We'll definitely get you back. That was hilarious.
Fun doing it.
Anything you want to?
Just follow us on Instagram and that Mike Carter.
That's Mike Carter.
At
Yeah.
that Mike Carter.
Used to be that on Twitter, but I got banned.
You keep getting banned on Twitter. You can tell us next time.
Yeah.
Follow Mike. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Whilst you're following Mike, follow us.
Probably already do. If you need anything, drop us a little line on 5pencechange@hotmail.com or slide into our DMs on Instagram or TikTok or Facebook.
On the FB now. Thank you. Bye.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye now.